Now, for a decade, the Nigerian government has been subsidizing the price of premium motor spirit, PMS, otherwise known as petrol. In November 2022, the federal government announced its plan to phase out fuel subsidy by June 2023, which has generated mixed reactions from Nigerians. In this special report, our energy correspondent, Jocelyn Ada, accessed the understanding of a cross-section of FCT residents on the fuel subsidy and the impact phasing out of subsidy will have on them. Her report.
Nigeria, one of Africa's largest producers of crude oil, relies heavily on this resource for its economic growth. In November 2022, the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Hajia Zainab Ahmed, announced the phasing out of fuel subsidy. She said fuel subsidy gulped 2.565 trillion naira between January and August of 2022, and that government can no longer sustain it. She explained that exiting subsidy will be a gradual process.
And that is to say, in the 2023 framework, we had assumed, and the National Assembly had approved, that the petroleum subsidy would remain up to the middle of 2023, based on the 18 months extension announced early in 2022.
Following this announcement, stakeholders and Nigerians have debated on the removal of fuel subsidy and its benefits. Their biggest concerns has been on the price a litre of petrol will be sold when subsidy is phased out. A legal practitioner in the FCT, Barrister Dixon Omaye, advocated for increment in salaries for both the public and private sector. He said by doing that, the Nigerian government will be cushioning the effect of subsidy removal on its citizens.
Now, before you remove subsidy, just do the basic thing. Review salaries, both in the public and private sector. If salaries of public and private sector is reviewed upwards.
On the side of some civil servants, they said the issue is not the removal of subsidy, but more on the availability of petroleum products and the quality of government as impartiality.
But if fuel is to be sold for 500 naira or 700 naira and it's available for people to buy, I don't think anything is wrong with it.
Because subsidy in its original state has never helped Nigeria, nor does it remove, because it's some few cabals that are benefiting from it.
Giving more insights into fuel subsidy policy, the immediate past Director General of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Dr. Muda Yusuf, explained that the present landing cost of petrol is about 300 to 400 naira, but it's being sold at 184 naira to 200 naira, which means government pays the difference between the selling price and the cost price, and that's what is referred to as fuel subsidy.
Well, fuel subsidy simply means that the government, in conjunction with the oil marketers, are selling petrol at a price that is less than the cost price.
He said Nigerians stand to gain immensely from the removal of subsidy, as the funds can be used for economic development.
Imagine, for instance, a post-subsidy scenario where the government is able to make a savings of between 6 to 7 trillion naira. That's a whole lot of savings. And these savings that will be translated into better funding of our federation accounts.
Ahead of the planned subsidy removal, in June, the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Hajia Zainab Ahmed, revealed that the federal government has secured an $800 million grant from the World Bank. She said it's targeted at 50 million vulnerable Nigerians, or 10 million households, as part of its subsidy palliative measures. Fuel subsidy was introduced in the year 2000 by then President Olusegun Obasanjo as a form of government intervention to reduce the cost of fuel by providing direct financial support to all companies and such subsidize the price of the product to consumers. Jocelyn Elakeche Ada, ASO Television News.